Oracle's AI ambitions on the heels of this new report now on the fate of a data center in Michigan. For that, we'll turn to Seema Mody. Important story, Seema.
It is, Carl. There have been these questions surrounding Oracle's 1 gigawatt data center in Michigan and who will finance this $10 billion project following an FT report that suggests talks are breaking down. Now, Oracle telling CNBC that the FT story is incorrect and that its development partner, Related Digital, selected the best equity partner from a competitive group of options, which in this instance was not Blue Owl, and that final negotiations are moving forward. Now, I'm told by a source familiar that Blue Owl decided to not pursue this data center that Oracle is developing for its main customer, OpenAI, due to unfavorable debt terms involving the structure of repayments, and that through their due diligence process, it was found that local issues in Michigan, too, would add to some delays of that project. Now, Blue Owl is still involved with 2 other Oracle data centers. The details of this specific Michigan deal, guys, comes as the market is growing more concerned with the capital-intensive nature of developing these data centers, tied to also Oracle's increased use of debt to fund these projects, the movement in its credit default swaps, which, of course, has raised another set of questions around credit. So my sense is that these projects are moving forward. The details tied to each deal, though, are just being scrutinized more so than perhaps 6 to 8 months ago.
So, Seema, it seems as though, based on your reporting, Blue Owl made a credit decision. And again, you referred to the equity. I mean, in these deals, there's the equity, and then there's as well the debt that goes on top of it. Can you clarify at all what we're talking about here?
Yeah, my sense is that one of the reasons Blue Owl did not pursue this $10 billion project that Oracle is trying to develop in Michigan is due to the debt terms of this deal, and not so much the equity, more about the debt story and also just the repayment structure of the debt that would be required to develop and finance this specific deal. But again, I think it just comes as more investors evaluate these deals. They're just becoming much more critical, David, of the nuances and granularity of these deals than perhaps earlier this year, when it was like, let's just get in. This is going to be a big long-term bet and it's going to pay off. But as we debate the return on investment, investors, too, are becoming a bit more critical.
Right, but it doesn't appear as though the deal itself, or I should say the project itself, is on hold in any way.
That's what the company is saying, that they're in final discussions with a number of different partners and that this deal will move forward. That's the latest we have.
Yeah, Oracle shares now. This is going to fill the gap going back to June rather than September at 178. Yeah. Thanks, Seema Mody.